Hello dear friends, I'm Father Stefanów, SVD, and I'm working for the Catholic Biblical Federation. Greetings from Rome. Let me share with you the reflection on today's readings based on our Lectio Youthnet Biblical Service. Today's liturgy pays particular attention to the effects of the resurrection on the human heart. Because of its attention to the Holy Spirit, this Sunday's liturgy also begins to prepare us for the concluding celebration of the Easter season, the Pentecost. Perhaps the most outstanding aspect of today's extraordinarily rich Gospel passage is its presentation of the intimate link that exists between God, Jesus, the Spirit, and the disciples. These persons are bound together by love. In this part of the Gospel, Jesus continues to speak about his departure. He assures the troubled disciples about his return. They will not be left orphans. But what form will this return take? He certainly hints on his coming at the end of times, the parousia. But he speaks mainly about his return and eternal presence through the Spirit, who will be sent by the Father in response to Jesus' request. This Spirit binds Jesus and the disciples in such a way that they will be able to contemplate the face of God through this union. The disciples need to respond to this presence with love, manifested through keeping Jesus' commandments. However, in the Gospel of John, Jesus gave only a single commandment. "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you," says Jesus in John 15:12. The love of Jesus, flowing within the disciples, must be expressed through acts of love towards others. Jesus' love is demanding love, which can never be reduced to a sentimental feeling or abstract admiration. Jesus demonstrated his love by going to the cross, and his subsequent resurrection proved that such love is capable of defeating death. Living out this kind of love, the disciples are assured of their own resurrection because self-giving love amounts already in this life to the spiritual resurrection. Today's liturgy focuses on the impact that Jesus' resurrection has or should have on a believer's heart and lives. The prerequisite for the bodily resurrection of the end of the time is the spiritual resurrection in this life. This present resurrection is the rising from the tomb of internal apathy and indifference. John the Evangelist, identifying love as the force that binds disciples with God, shows that it is manifested through obeying Jesus' command to love one another. Such love makes a person internally alive, risen from the tomb of self-centeredness and selfishness. A Christian who lives out Jesus' resurrection in this manner becomes a living illustration of the presence of God's life-giving Spirit in him. Looking at such a person, others might say with the psalmist, "Come and see what God has done. He is awesome in his deeds among mortals."